extend the lead at the top of the table over in Germany, of course. We open up a 4-point lead over the nearest and dearest Union Berlin. But what's going to happen this weekend? We've got the Borussia derby. Of course, we've got all that and more. And next. That's right, folks. Back to a prediction video today before match number 15 over in Deutschland, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang today. All things Bundesliga related, Bayern related, World Cup related. We get all here, boys, under one Ruski. That's right, of course. Bayern opening up the lead at the top of the table in a very, very bizarro-looking top four race. Of course, meanwhile, down the foot of the table, Bochum, big victory for them. Schalke looks like going straight back down to the Zweite Bundesliga. We'll look at it, all of it in a second. Of course, people shout out my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get chatting. Of course, double match week over in Germany, and of course, this is the last game before we go to Qatar. Well, I'm not going to Qatar. I'm going to be sitting right here, but of course, we are going to look at Qatar. Anyway, let's get into the deep end here. Talk about the games over in the Bundesliga. Take a look at this one then. Of course, Wolfsburg did a big 2-0 win over Dortmund. Of course, 3-1 win for me the other way. Shambles. Meanwhile, 6-1 win for Bayern over Bremen. I went with a 3-0. Bochum 2-1 win over Borussia Mönchengladbach. Shit show FC there by my boys. Not happy with that. Stuttgart 2-1 over Berlin, got that one bang on the nose. Leverkusen 2-1 win over Köln, I went with a 1-1 draw. Leipzig 3-1 win over Freiburg, 2-1 win in my eyes. I went with the draw between Union Berlin and Augsburg. It was a big win for Union Berlin. Meanwhile, Frankie 4-2 win over Hoffenheim, I went with a 2-0. Schalke actually won against Mainz, which of course is against what I thought happened. We will see about the Super Brew. I'm just going to fire that bad boy up in a second. I don't think I did good this week. Anyways, take a look at, of course, the table looks like this. Bayern leading the charge, 4 points clear over Union Berlin, who, of course, are level on points with Freiburg, 1 point clear over Frankfurt. Leipzig down to 5th, Dortmund into 6th. Werder, Bremen and Wolfsburg up into the mid-table there. Schalke, Bochum going down, despite both of them picking up W's, closing in on maybe Hertha Berlin and Stuttgart. Of course, it could all get very, very spicy very, very soon over there. Meanwhile, also very, very spicy, also very, very soon, I'm talking about the Bundesliga Super Brew. What am I talking about? Let's have a look at it right here, of course, in all its glory. I'm looking okay, though. I'm still looking all right. Still looking all right. Of course, I could even be better this weekend. But George picked up 15.5 points this past week. Double match week there, of course. Russell, 12.5. Dirk's down there in 6.5 points. Not great, really. It's not great when you look at bloody George with 3 exacts. Fantastic pickup for him. That's where the money is. You got to get them spot on the nose. I got 3. I got 1 exact, I guess, on that one. But anyway, that's of course the play. If you see a name, you know what I mean. Smash the out thumbs up. See your name. Smash your thumbs up. You know what to do. Of course, Wooden Spoon goes to Kevin with 2 points. Of course, Shambles, unlucky, me old mucker. Anyone else up there? But anyway, the good of the order. Of course, the top 4 is unchanged. I'm happy about that, and it's Costas K, 111 points for him. Katea B, 109. Rover C's up there in 3rd, 104. That's me. That's bloody me. Russell's up there with 103.5. He's breathing down my neck. I can feel the breath on my neck. He's so close. Macca's up there, though. He's down actually 1 spot. Summer 2018 up 5 spots to number 6. Well done to him. Kevin down 4 spots, number 13. Tremendously bad. Yeah, if you see your name, smash your subscribe. That is, of course, stay play there. We've got 1 more week before the mini break. And then, of course, I'll be flexing my Bundesliga picks over the World Cup break. So anyway, if you want to get involved, cut your Fortress Bundes. It is free. Get your name in lights and see if you can compete with the big boys like me. I'm in the bronze medal, mate. I'm in the bronze medal spot. I know what I'm talking about. And we're talking about this. And this one's actually a little bit ugly for me. You don't really like the look of this. It is, of course, this coming weekend. It is the Borussia derby. Mönchengladbach up against Dortmund. Of course, coming at you over at Borussia Mönchengladbach, a.k.a. the Borussia Park. Played each other 60 times since 1992. Got 16 wins for Gladbach, 34 wins for Dortmund, 10 draws. Of course, Gladbach are just 1 win in 6. Horrendous form right now. Dortmund, though, just 1 win. Actually, 1 defeat past 6. 67% form for them at the moment. Last time around, though, over at Gladbach, it was a 1 win for Borussia. That was back in September 2021. Of course, Gladbach, though, 2-1 loss to Bochum most recently. Dortmund with a 2-0 loss to Wolfsburg, of course. Bit of a shambles as well. But the odds for this game coming at you, we have Mönchengladbach 21-10 for the victory, 23-10 is your away win, and 40-5 is draw. It is actually, who's favoured here. I'm trying to do my thing. It's actually Dortmund are favoured here, 14-5, of course. I'm going to go with unfortunately a draw. I'm actually favouring Dortmund, so if I wasn't a Gladbach fan, I would be back in Dortmund, but I'm just giving Borussia a bit of hope that they get a result here. Hopefully it's more than that. But kicking off forward is Leverkusen up against Stuttgart as well this weekend. That's Samstag. Played to these two sides, Leverkusen and Stuttgart. 58 times in 1992, 37 wins for Leverkusen, 11 wins for Stuttgart. 10 draws, of course. Leverkusen, though, just one defeat past 6, 58% form for them. Stuttgart, though, 2 defeats past 6 for them, 67% form heading into this match. Last time round, though, in Leverkusen, it was a 4-2 win for Leverkusen back in February 2022. Leverkusen have actually won unbeaten against Stuttgart over the last 6, picking up 5 wins and a draw. They did pick up a 2-1 win over Köln. Stuttgart, though, with a big 2-1 win over Hertha Berlin down the foot of the table. Monster result for them as you beat your fellow relegation strugglers. We've got the odds here, 11-8 on as you buy Leverkusen, 16-5 as you draw, 10-3 is your away win here. I'm back in Leverkusen. I don't believe in them just yet. They need a good set of results. And maybe this break is coming at the right time for teams that are struggling or hitting a rough patch. Meanwhile, Augsburg taking on Bochum, of course, coming at you as well on Samstag. Played the 5 times 2010. 2 wins for Augsburg, 3 for Bochum, 0 draws, of course. Augsburg, though, 17% form for them right now. Bochum, 3 wins of the last 6, 50% form for them at the moment. Last time around, though, over in Augsburg, it was a 3-2 win for Bochum back in, of course, December 2021. Bochum picking up a 2-1 win over Gladbach. Of course, Augsburg with a 2-2 draw against Union Berlin. But the odds for this coming at you here is Augsburg 6-5 for their victory, 5-2 draw, 11-5 is your away win. That's, of course, Bochum here. Bochum could have their tail up, but I'm going to go with the 1-0 win for Augsburg, who are also in that relegation zone, or not in the relegation fight, so they need a couple of results to get themselves back into mid-table and away from the drop zone. Meanwhile, Hertha Berlin are in that drop zone big time, up against Köln, of course, flopping down the table as well. 34 times they played since 1997, 17 wins for Hertha, 12 for Köln, 5 draws, of course. Berlin, though, just 1 win in 6, 25% form for them right now, 1 win in 6 also for Köln, 33% form for them heading into this. Last round, though, in Berlin, it was a 3-1 win for Köln back in January 2022. Actually, Köln unbeaten against Hertha Berlin over the last 5, got 3 wins and a couple of draws. They did lose to Leverkusen most recently. That is Köln. Of course, Berlin with a 2-1 loss to Stuttgart. But the odds here for this game, we've got Hertha Berlin 6-5 for the victory, 21-10 is your away, and 13-5 is your draw. I'm back in a 2-0 away day monster win here, out of nowhere for Köln to go 3 points, and that could actually propel them up to as high as 8th, which would be nice for them into the mini break. Werder Bremen against Leipzig, bit of a zinger here. Werder Bremen in 7th, Leipzig are in 5th. Played the 13 times in 2013, 3 wins for Bremen, 9 for Leipzig, and 1 draw, of course. Leipzig winning 5 of the bouts, 92% form for them. Up against the Bremen side, winning twice at the last 6. Bit of a wobble, perhaps. 33% form for them at the moment. Last round, though, in Bremen, in the league, it was a 4-1 win for Leipzig back in April 2021. Leipzig, though, 3-1 win over Freiburg. Bremen with a 6-1 thumping by Bayern most recently. Of course, that was midweek. The odds right here right now, we've got Bremen 14-5 for the victory, 20-17 on as your Leipzig, and 3-1 as your draw. Unfortunately, I see goals in it. I see goals aplenty. 5 in it, 3-2 win in the end for Leipzig. Meanwhile, next up is the bottom versus top. It's Schalke up against Bayern, of course. Now, these two sides have played to the goal minus 68 times in 1992, 12 wins for Schalke, 41 wins for Bayern, and 15 draws, of course. Schalke, though, 1 win in 6, of course, 70% form for them right now. At Bayern, though, what they look at, unbeaten in the last 12 games, winning 6 on the bouts, and 100% form for them at the very least. Last time I played in Schalke, it was a 4-0 win for Bayern. That was way back in January 2021. They haven't conceded a goal against Schalke in the last 5. Goodness gracious me. Bayern, though, 6-1 win over Bremen. Schalke with a 1 win over Mainz, most recently. Big win for them as well, towards the foot of the table. Meanwhile, the odds here, 14-1 is your Schalke, 6-1 on is your Bayern, 7-1 is your long shots. I am back as the draw here. 3-0 win for me for Bayern on this. 3 points to the count, and remaining, they'll be at the top of the table no matter what, heading into the World Cup as well. Into the final 2 now, we have Mainz up against Frankie, of course, who are doing A-OK into top 4 right now. These two sides, of course, played to the goal in my eyes 38 times in 1986, 10 wins for Mainz, 12 wins for Frankfurt, 16 draws, of course. Mainz, though, 3 defeats on the spin, 50% form for them right now. Frankfurt, they're winning 5 of the last 6, 83% form for them as they sit in 4th spot. Last time around, though, in Mainz, it was a 2-2 draw back in May 2022. Mainz pick up a 1-0 loss against Schalke. In fact, they haven't scored any goals in back-to-back games. Frankfurt with a big 4-2 win over Hoffenheim, winning 3 on the bounce, of course, including results in the Champions Legos. The odds here for this game, though, we're looking at Mainz 70-10 for the victory, 8-5 is your Frankfurt, 12-5 is your. I'm back in Frankfurt right now. They look too good. And, of course, that win could actually put them 2nd depending on what goes on in this next game. Of course, zinger, zinger, chicken dinner. Of course, it wasn't scripted this way, but of course, it could very well be. Freiburg up against Union Berlin. It is third up against second. Of course, winner could actually open up a gap between each other as they head into the break. 13 times they played since 2002. 4 wins for Freiburg, 6 wins for Union Berlin, 3 draws. Of course, Freiburg though coming to this on the back of a defeat. 67% form for them right now, winning unbeaten. Actually, just one defeat past 6. Up against the Union Berlin side who haven't won in the last 2 games. 58% form for them. Of course, heading into this last round, though, over in Freiburg, it was a 4-1 win for Union Berlin back in May 2022. Freiburg, though, 3-1 winners, a 3-1 loss to Leipzig. Union Berlin with a 2-2 draw against Augsburg, as both sides come into this on a bit of a recent run of shitty results. Even Stevens is your Freiburg 3-1, your Union Berlin 23-10 is the draw here. I think I'm sitting on the fence here. I am going to go with a 1-1 draw. I cannot separate 2 sides, but if I had to go one way or another, I probably would go Freiburg, just because they are at home here. It's tight margins, but of course, a point in the bag for Union Berlin would be monumental as they try to make Champions League for the first time. Of course, that's my take on it for the mini break before. And if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. Bayern will be leading the charge. Frankfurt will be up to second. Leipzig is a third. Union Berlin remaining in fourth. They went in the top 4. Freiburg pushed out of it to join Dortmund, of course, in 6th spot. Of course, if you want to get involved, please do so. /Bundes, it is free, 100%, of course. Get your name in lights. And of course, you can be with me right here next time around as we compete post-World Cup. And of course, looking forward to the next one. But anyway, guys, please sure to smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash the little bell. We go again very, very soon because World Cup content is coming right around the corner. But until then, we're going to go from now. And I'm out of here. Ciao for now. Auf Wiedersehen.